Well, part of the beauty of this time of year is all the wildlife that's visiting us right now.
Colorful and cheerful songbirds will fill your yard with their sweet songs if you provide them a few of the basics.
Chief Meteorologist Alex Harrington reached out to Jan Ross from Wild Birds Unlimited, and she visited our weather patio recently to show us how to get started. What are the essential things you need?
The best thing would be a water feature. You've got a beautiful water feature here. The other water feature is a bird bath that can accommodate all kinds of things. They need to drink, they need to bathe, they need to have the nutrients and be able to be in the system.
The movement of the water attracts the birds?
Right. In fact, sometimes you even want to put a water wiggler or something like that, or a little bitty fountain in the bird bath to attract the birds, because they look for movement.
What might be some of the first birds that you would attract?
The first bird that's going to find any kind of feeder is the chickadee. If the chickadee finds it, all the other birds are going to go, wait a minute, what is that? The chickadees find things first.
Well, walk us through what you've set up here. Which birds are eating which seeds?
Okay, I will tell you which bird doesn't eat this, pretty much. This is filled, looks like it's been busy. It's got safflower in it. Yeah. And so safflower, it has such a hard shell that some of the blackbirds cannot crack that shell, and that's why we use it when people are complaining about blackbirds.
Ah, interesting.
This is a mix of Niger and chips of sunflower, small sunflower chips. And that feeder is a specialty feeder for the finches, because the seeds are so tiny. You can't put that in this kind of a feeder because then the seeds will fall out.
You said that oil is on the Niger seed, and we were talking before about how Niger seed can go bad. So you might put out Niger seed that maybe is no good anymore, and you're not getting the finches. Right. Is that true?
That is true. Niger has a 3-month shelf life.
Do you need a variety of things
to attract birds?
Yeah.
That's always the best.
Okay. What's in the yellow bin?
That's another straight Niger seed.
And what goes in the little red cup?
What goes in the little red cup? That is the treat. That's the treat for the any bird that comes. We usually put mealworms or something called bark butter bits, and it has several different things, including fat and oatmeal and peanut butter and things like that in it. So there's a big mixture.
Sounds delicious.
And I call this the house feeder. Is that an appropriate name, the house feeder up there?
Officially, it's called a hopper feeder.
And what kind of birds are going to be attracted to the hopper feeder?
Any bird that likes to sit to eat. For instance, that would be the cardinal, the doves, birds like that. Male and female cardinals will sometimes feed each other.
How important is it to help the birds at this time of year?
They are migrating through, they are hungry, they are tired, they need a drink, and they need all kinds of things right now, because this is the time of year that they are also courting, and moms need calcium for the eggs and to replenish her bones, because all the eggshells come from her bone marrow. And so all of that needs to be supplemented. Right now, we don't have a whole ton of insects, which is most birds would actually look for insects. Birds are always changing, and what I tell the people, well, how can I get rid of this one or that one? I'll say, nothing is permanent. Yeah. Nature is nature, and it's going to be what it is. So, yeah, it's always an adventure.
You could just watch the birds all day long, couldn't
They're
you?
pretty.
Yeah, they really are. This was such a great idea that Alex had. And Jan and Bob Ross will be doing a regular monthly birding segment with us here on Live at 4 as the seasons progress. Their Wild Birds Unlimited store, by the way, is on Old Sock Road in Madison.
They'll be sharing the latest tips and information for you all summer long and as the seasons change.